dun. We want this one. F1's so boring this year. Hey, Wazbeck. What does the checkered flag mean? And the correct answer, of course, is that Max Verstappen has just won the race. We can't strip spec. That's mean. Engine is useful, so we just need to be careful not to overtax anything. Once the game releases, the new F1 Manager tomorrow morning, I'm going to start putting some time into it. I think I'm going to do a McLaren career mode this time. I guess as long as they're not too strong. If they're too strong, I'll take someone that's close to the back. But I think the launch team is pretty close to the back because they started the year pretty far back. All right, let's feckin' go. But yeah, the general problem, the general problem with F1 is that a team or a driver dominates. And then the FIA makes changes to the rules to threaten the driver that's winning. And then a new team ends up dominating, and then the FIA doesn't do anything for years. But, like, the last thing people want is, like, a team dominating. Or, like, a single driver. '98. They're about here, right? So we take I can't remember where we're at. Fuck. We want to be here. So then we do this. I think. God, I don't know. And then obviously we gotta start running some time on these tires. But yeah, all I would need to do is not let Red Bull run amok in the technical regulations and then things might actually be entertaining. They really should just like spec aerodynamics. Because that's like where I think your biggest difference of pace usually is in an F1 car. I wouldn't mind them like allowing engine, like to have like different engine and like tire manufacturers. Like the fact that like aerodynamics, I think is like almost where almost all the speed, like in the car is like in an F1 car. You could like develop other parts of the car, like try to get more reliable brakes, like tune suspension. So like you can still come down to like who drives a strategically better car, who has better tires, better engine. But the aerodynamics is like the thing that's just really spread the field. Yeah. Porter probably barely covers the field with the super soft perk, which isn't as good. WEC. FIA World Endurance Championship. What do they do? I don't really watch them as much as mostly. I just haven't had occasion to watch them. I haven't found them on TV, so I haven't really. If I did find them on TV, that would be different. Oh. So much for O'Hara's better start. We'll come in. I have modded the graphics a little bit, so... Oh! Interesting. So they just air them on YouTube? That's pretty cool. What do they do in the WEC? Is it spec'd? Ironically, F2 is actually pretty close to equality. F2 and F3. Because the teams have to have a way to evaluate the drivers, and if they're driving different machinery, that would be harder to do. It's kind of funny. Okay, so they're just spec'd. Like, I don't mind them having like multiple engine manufacturers or tire manufacturers or things like that, because I don't think that teams get as big of an advantage with those things. If like everybody in the game has their crap together. Those are advantages that can be overcome. They don't care what the car looks like. Ooh, that was very nice. As long as it only produces so much... Oh, So have the downforce regulated. You can't use more than X amount of aerodynamic. It's like aerodynamic newtons or something like that in the F1 Manager games. And hey, let me take a guess as to how we're going to win an F1 Manager. We're going to outdevelop everyone else in aero. Hybrid power. That's one of the things about Motorsport Manager. You can take a political career mode and just bring it down to which team has like the best, like good, best strategy, best driver lineup. You can spec everything. You can spec as much or as little as you want. And with a political career, you can basically shape the rules however you want. With the various backgrounds in this game, there are a bunch of different ways to play Motorsport Manager. Like I'm on Motorsport Legend now, and it's wildly different than like doing a political career. It's just mad. I think we're only really ahead of Stromby because of the tires. I have to look up Stromby in this game and see how good he is. I suspect he is higher quality than Max Porter. And Max Porter is actually pretty good. Aside from the fact that he has no smoothness. That's pretty bad. See you later, suckers. Yeah, this game engine's kind of the cheat code. Yeah, I was gonna say I installed a graphics mod into this game. So hopefully my aim was just to get less stuttering. Like visually it's not a huge difference. I just kind of wanted the graphics as they were to look better and not stutter nearly as much as they did before. And I think the mod largely accomplished that, so I'm pretty happy. Yep, and this is what one and a half star quality difference is. It's worth quite a lot. Apparently. Allegedly. Vaninen, you have no tires. Keeping these tires cool is actually going to be the challenge from here. Yeah, we'll see. I have to watch some of those WEC races. Formula One's version of endurance racing? Said Formula Endurance. Oh, Hera's doing pretty decent. We could do quick tire changes. 6 hours of racing. I could probably use it to like fill my nighttime YouTube time because I just sift through like 20 or 30 videos at night. Like I can never get like more than 5 minutes into, even if I find like a video concept interesting, because people just like that make YouTube videos just kind of drone on and I just get bored of them, and then I like put something else on. Ironic that I complain about that in a live stream YouTube recording format where I drone on. Le Mans 24. Bezaria actually overran the tires. We're now in the lead. I can even watch, if I don't watch it all at once, I can watch them in parts too. I can spend so much time just consuming that content. But yeah, we can talk about like how boring F1 can be till like we're blue in the face too. Took you a week to watch all 20, yeah. I can see that. Ooh. Seventeen, yeah. 17, 17, 17, I think is the way to go here. Yeah, the problems with F1 have actually been present for a very long time. Because I think, God, didn't McLaren dominate like the late 80s, early 90s, and then it shifted to kind of to Williams with Benetton kind of poking in there. Well, I guess the thing to say before the 2000s is that the periods of dominance actually were a little bit shorter. We'll go 17. I won race 3 years ago. Personally, I enjoyed the 2021 season because Mercedes' dominance finally got challenged. But then, like the preceding seasons, Red Bull's dominant and Mercedes goes shook. Because I think usually what they do is they change the regulations against the dominating team, but the general problem is that Red Bull was already kind of, 2021 was the Red Bull versus Mercedes season where they were about the same pace. They kind of overcompensate because they don't want Mercedes to accidentally like win again anytime soon. I don't know. But then Ferrari never wins unless Michael Schumacher's driving the car. Or Kimi Räikkönen, I guess. Kind of watching. There isn't really anything going on here as far as our own cars go. (2022) there was a stutter. Have a good one, Zach. I'm gonna head to bed. That's where I'll be after this race is over. It's the first stutter I've actually seen, though, too, at the same time. But I think it's because there was an event with O'Hara. Oh. And I just switched drivers. Good luck. Thank you. I think this game really just needs to allow the use of more than 4 gigs of video memory. That would make a huge difference. Back in the lead. And I think the option versus the prime here, the option is just better, particularly with our slow wear perk. Normally the medium, I think, is better because of how quick the option wears here. Wave you off to bed, Wazbek. I'm pretty sure you've already gone though. But I'll do it anyway. That's the only actual stuttering I've seen though is when I switch drivers. Maybe that's part of what causes it. Because you parse through quite a sizable amount of surface area that I think the graphics card then suddenly has to load in. But my 6800 XT, if they allowed for the use of more video RAM, could easily load the entire thing. It's mostly just an optimization thing, really. But yeah, after F1 Manager comes out, I'll probably be playing on that during the day and this at night. We're just gonna play motorsport in general until I'm just flat out sick of it. And then I'll try to find somewhere to cram a little bit of Final Fantasy IX as well. We'll just speed up here. Yep, O'Hara is just kind of bad. somehow has fewer points than Stromby. Stromby must own fastest lap. That must be what's going on. That's going to complicate winning the Drivers' Championship. Let's see if that's what's doing it. This isn't what we want to be doing with our components, but if this is what it takes, I guess we just come out like a bat out of heck in the final stint. Data center, lap tracker. If we compare it to Stromby, want to see the lap charts. Eight, 8.7. We got to 9.4. Yeah, it must be fastest lap. Our average pace is better, but we can't. Matching the fastest lap pace is going to be tricky. The problem is if Stromby finishes second and just scores more points because he can fastest lap, it's going to be really hard for us to win. The easiest way to fix that as a problem is to change the scoring system. So that first and second aren't so close in points, that fastest lap can make the second place finisher actually win the race weekend. Fastest lap should matter, but it shouldn't matter that much. That's all I'm saying. Azu is going to be very, very difficult just because of the dynamics of the team. I think we're going to deviate slightly. We're going to stop Porter now. And then we're going to try to score our fastest lap, which probably ain't anything doing. Actually, we don't want the outlap to be very quick, because it'll be throwing all of our energy into the wrong place. Alright, yeah, we can't. We're pretty much forced into this for O'Hara. There isn't really anything different we can do. Those are all drivers we have to race. We were close, but not quite close enough. We might have to try this with lighter fuel. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, Stromby actually. This is probably going to destroy any ideas about getting fastest lap. Even though I know tire wear will not be his friend. We're actually pulling a decent amount of points out now. The speeds I am at cannot come remotely, even remotely close. Yeah, 8-0. We're not matching that. There's just no way. We just need to do the team game. We need to be better as a team. And we've got the tire wear advantage, obviously. So, average better, fastest no. Fastest lap no, I mean. That's what I mean. Pit stop times are a big deal. And we very suddenly have a winning car. It's we had to leap O'Hara ahead of Stromby. That's where I think winning is going to be difficult. But on pure engine track, so we can probably do fastest lap. Maybe. That's a 108.9 late. So we can see, maybe. I don't think we can catch Chu. The rest of this, who knows? Let's uptick. See if we got 9/10 on us. We just have better race pace. That's what it's hinging on. Better race pace can manifest in a lot of interesting ways, but tire wear and engine, the big boys. These are the big boy things today. We're over on fuel now too. And Stromby is just absolutely eating through the tires. Chu started with too much tire. O'Hara is just never going to catch him. Sad face. Sad face. Very, very sad face. Stromby is actually getting dangerously close. I just don't think he has the average pace to be a true threat. Just keep the tires at pretty constant pace and the AI is just slower. Actually, I started reeling in Chu, but it's just too late. Santora's tires are gone, so we're not going to be overtaken in fourth. That's a win, baby! Santora's just lucky to have stayed on the lead lap, actually. Good race. Give me money. If I knew we were fast enough to win, I would have taken the bigger payouts. Yep. Two. It's worth enough that second place can outscore first, which is just bad. What is this terrible scoring system? You suck, your scoring system sucks. Oh well. We got some positive cash flow, which is good. Brakes. Yeah. What do we have in front of us? We have a race where gearbox kind of matters, and then one where gearbox really matters. But yeah, the brakes. The brakes are where we can do the most good. We can't actually use another gearbox this season without like risking basically everything. I'm gonna risk that, and I'm gonna risk this. And then the jacks are acceptable, I think. We can do that as well. Alright. Alright. Good breaks. Helipad, very good. That sponsorship. Very good. We get these converted to 5-star. We could really start cooking. We need that. And that. All right. The car, such as it is rapidly improving. Gearbox. What else can be done to the engine? I'm not being kept up at night thinking about. This could just end up being money wasted too. So they're there, but we can't really use them. Lovely. We've got... The brakes don't matter a huge amount. Give me money. Because there were plans to land the chopper. Yes, I know about the financial situation. Let me make your team good. Just let me do it. Ooh, this could still be a problem. Can never predict how the votes will land. We don't want breaks to succeed though, because we're developing quite a bit. Bonus points for pole position. There is no qualifying, so who cares? Alright. Da, 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 da. Alright, I said 2 and we've done 2, so we'll save and quit. I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to follow button one time, sub, like, and share on the YouTube end. And we'll see you guys again next time. We'll try to come on maybe a little earlier tomorrow and do like three rounds, but it'll be based on how early we get on and how much time we have and all that. But yeah, guys, till next time, take care, have a great one, and later on.